Buttervision. Hey! It's Unsportsmanlike Conduct, the show with a bunch of handsome men arguing about sports. On today's episode, Danny Fairman, Theo Wilson, Burt Blackarach, David Goodman, and Kamau Talbott. And now, here's your host. He's the illegitimate love child of Kim Fields and Rodney Allen Rippey, J.D. Butter! Hi there, it's me, J.D. Butter. Cheers, and welcome to another episode of Unsportsmanlike Conduct. I'm going to take a little sip of this. All right, let's start by getting these panelists right in here because we got a hot topic for you guys. Very NBA-centric because, as we know, the playoffs are going on. So let's check out some of our guys and get them right in here. Starting off, now, the guy I'm going to bring in first, of course, is our points leader, and he's also known for some real insidious kind of tactics on the show. Let's get him in here from my car club, the Crazy H Car and Social Club, my man, Mr. Danny Fairman in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Tiki, so you'll be ready by Sunday? Great. I'll be in touch. Hey, what's up, JD?
Wow, you talking to some bum New York Giant or something? What's going on?
Well, bum, I don't know about that, but as the world knows, Saquon Barkley went down with an injury, serious injury on
Very
Sunday.
serious.
So, as any good team would, they would recruit me to recruit who's needed. So I called Tiki.
Wow, so you're basically recruiting from the old folks' home. I get it. Okay. Now, I mentioned Danny in the open that you're our current points leader, and we're coming down the home stretch now. So I wanted to ask you, have you at all thought about how you might punish the three bottom scorers on our roster if you end up winning? Have you thought about this at all?
Yes, especially David Goodman, because he's no doubtedly in the bottom.
Well, cheers to that. Speaking of the rest of our panel, let's get the rest of them in here. Next up, of course, my man with the gift of gab. If you've watched the show, you know this. Rapper, actor, chef, nightclub promoter. He's a real Renaissance man and used to be the purveyor of the red afro, Mr. Kamau. Kamau Talbott.
The silent assassin, baby. I'm right here for you. How you feeling?
Wow.
Straight out of COVID. We don't come out of Compton, coming straight out of COVID. You know what I mean?
I guess you don't want to give yourself something, is the thing. Is this how it works now?
I'm pretty damn contagious. I just have to tell you, JD Butter, you know, I mean, if I touch myself, I might just give myself something. So this is the best way to protect myself against myself.
I love it. All right. I dig it. Next up, my man making his third appearance, and he, of course, has the record, if you will, of scoring the most points on a single episode. My man, Mr. Theo Wilson in the house, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Oh, with the Baltimore Ravens background. They got a big game coming up, as a matter of fact, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, I'm excited. This Monday night, it is the Ravens taking on Kansas City, and this is one of those games where we can set the tone for our season. Let people know we're not playing, and we're going to avenge that game last year.
Okay, so you're predicting a victory by the Ravens.
The Ravens will win this Monday night.
Okay, wow. First. You heard it
One
here,
second.
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
willing to
So,
take the odds on that one.
yeah, by the time this show airs, you guys will know whether Theo was right or not. So,
There we go.
take him to task if he's wrong, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next up, making also his third appearance on Unsportsmanlike Conduct, another one of our main trash talkers, I would say, my man from the Black Sox, the championship baseball Black Sox days, my man, Mr. Burt Blackarach in the house, ladies. There he is. Got his own background, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going on. He's connecting the audio, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Blackarach.
Yeah. How we doing?
Aging
goes.
Mr.
The
Blackarach.
The tables are gonna get turned today.
All right. Well, we hear you. We don't see you. What's good, my man?
Oh, I don't know what's good. Oh, I gotta hit the video button, huh?
That would help.
All right.
Sometimes.
Technology.
Silky smooth, like you said.
Hello. Hello.
My video
technology
director
is
went to
looting.
the bathroom. You're fired.
Now, Mr. Blackarach, I was just remembering that in our Talk Sports thread, that you realized just recently that my man Theo here was that main Clippers fan that you were jousting with so much in there.
I take it back, man. I was just getting a little excited about it. My hate for them is so deep. I can't wait until they do it again so I can dance on their graves. I can't wait to find their rotting corpse and piss on it.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hate the
Cheers
Clippers,
to
baby.
pissing on the Clippers, ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen.
like he wants to throw a grenade at the funeral. I don't know what's going on there.
Shots fired, man. All right, let's get our last panelist in here. And, of course, he's one of our main cut-ups, known as the Doctor of General Knowledge. Of course, Danny was just bagging on him just seconds ago. So let's get him in here. My man, Mr. David Goodman in the house, ladies and germs. There he is. Give him some dap.
Yes, sir.
Where's he at? There he is. D stands for David.
I see him.
Hey,
He's coming. There he is.
There we go.
Hey, let me tell you guys something. It's pretty scary out there, as you can see here where I am. It's really scary out there, but I feel completely safe in here with you guys.
I don't know what's going on behind you, Mr. Goodman. What are we supposed to be seeing? Is it like Aurora Borealis? What's happening? What is it?
I don't know what that is.
All right, we'll just leave that there. Let's get into this topic because it's a juicy
I thought that was
one.
like the North Star, the Northern Lights.
Yeah, something crazy. So the topic
Crazy green
today that
stuff.
we're talking about, of course, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant are known as two of the most devastating closers, guys who want taking the last shot, right? But in the last, say, 5 to 10 years, the NBA has been revolutionized with the three-point shot. So what we want to talk about today is you're a coach on a team. You're down 3 points, and you can run a play for any player in NBA history to take that last three-point shot to tie the game and keep you in the game. We're deciding who should be picked. Who is the guy you want taking that last three-point J? So let's start it off right off the bat with, since we were talking about the Clippers, let's bring Mr. Theo Wilson in and see what he's talking about, last shot action style. Let me get the clock going. 2 minutes. You ready?
Before you go, I'm sorry, we were talking about the Clippers?
I'm always talking about the Clippers. I don't mind. Win, lose,
Yeah,
draw.
that's what,
I'm always talking about the
what
Clippers.
me and Burt Blackarach were talking about dancing on the Clippers' grave.
I'm sorry, I came into this show late.
Yeah.
It was just funny. In my head, it was hysterical.
Yeah. So, yeah, Theo, 2 minutes. You ready, my man?
Yes.
Better do better than the Clippers. 2 minutes.
All right.
Go.
So I'm glad you started off with the Clippers because that's going to connect everything.
Okay.
I wish we had the player that I'm going to pick on the Clippers, and Doc coached that player. I'm talking about Ray Allen. Hands down to me, one of the best pure shooters in NBA history. An assassin with the ball from the three-point line. I don't need videos. I don't even need to give you the name of the year he hit the shots. You just remember Ray Allen going up and that follow-through he had that was always textbook perfect. There's even, I believe, one game, they call it the Ray Allen shot when he was on the Heat and beat the Spurs. But many killers when he was on the Celtics. He shoots very calm, under pressure, Mine's his own shot. If I had to draw up a play, I'm going to throw it to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen will make the shot.
All right. Well, Jesus Shuttlesworth, baby. I dig it.
There you go.
I was
He
waiting for that, man. Thank you, JD. I was going to bring that up in the rebuttals. I appreciate that, though. I was trying to wait for the reveal.
He did hurt us when he played for the Celtics. I will say that 1 year, and then we got him back a couple of years later. So all good. I got love for Ray Allen. Not bad. And man, dude, he took up like just a small amount. He's very confident. All right. Well, let's keep it moving. Mr. Blackarach, since you guys were jousting a lot in our Talk Sports Lakers-Clippers battle, let's see what you have to say on the topic. 2 minutes, baby. Start it.
Bring it on.
Pardon my dog back there. He's having a tough time, but this is who I'm going with. Do you guys know who this guy is?
Refresh our memory.
That looks like a logo.
This is the logo.
It's not actually a person, it's a drawing.
Now, for
Allegedly.
those who don't know the legend of the logo, his name is Jerry West. Easily the most clutch player in NBA history. I'll give you a few examples. They named the league the logo. The logo was actually him. His nickname is Mr. Clutch. The only person to lose an NBA Finals and win the MVP. He's got like 11 or 12 rings on his hand. He was also nicknamed Mr. Outside. I don't know. There's not enough. It's okay, buddy. There's not enough wonderful words to say about how dominant Jerry West was as a player. He went to 9 championships and lost. Not dominant as a person, dominant as a general manager. When he's built for pressure. You put him in a pressure cooker, and the Zeke is going to always come through. So I'm always going to go with Jerry West. You can do your numbers. I can run across a couple things for you, the amount of all-star games, but none of that matters. Just trust your boy, Jerry West. And the next topic we pick, I'm going with Jerry West.
And when he goes to Chick-fil-A and orders his number 1, it's going to be Jerry West combo.
Best running back in the NFL.
He love him some Jerry West.
Oh, that, you know what, that's boom. That's what that gets. That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, Dave.
Wow.
I'm
All right.
afraid I can't do that.
We're gonna keep it moving, Mr. Fairman, because I see the golden armor behind it. So that's always of value. So let's get it going. 2 minutes. Get it started, my man.
All right. As everybody knows, his goddamn name is Big Shot Bob. That's the argument right there.
What?
But I'm gonna take you guys back to 2002. Los Angeles Lakers.
A good year.
They were down by 20 points in the first quarter and 24 points in the first half. They came back to win it on this little beauty. Let's roll the tape, JD.
Yes.
Bryant on the move against Christie. In for the right. Flips the shot up. No good. O'Neal lays it up. Missed it. Ball tipped out to Ori. A straight on 3. Good. The Lakers have won. Robert.
Look at it again. Vlade does what you're supposed to do. Get the ball outside. But Robert Horry never left his position. He said, I wasn't going to try to go for a 2. I wanted a 3. Divock said it's lucky Horry disagrees.
And he tops it off with trash talking.
If you go back and look at the shot, a luck shot is one of those guys who he has no form. If you look at the shot, it was straight form. He shouldn't have tipped it out there. It wasn't no luck shot. I've been doing that for all my career, so he should know. He better read a paper or something.
Rob, talk your shit, buddy.
That's right. Now, I know this is some audio in the background here, but here's why he is the greatest. Because at that particular game, Danny Fairman and his father were in section C25. We had perfect seats to see the angle where Bob took the shot. Bob hits the shot. He drains it. Danny and his dad go wild.
Oh my
Plus,
God.
if you can do this to Kobe, You have to be the best last second three-point shooter in the world.
And the crowd goes wild.
Wow.
David, I think you're saying it all right.
Outstanding
I threw
presentation.
that up there for you. I threw that up there for
Oh, wait,
you.
how much time do I have? How much time do I have?
No, you're done. You're done.
20 minutes. 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you know, like fan. All right, fair enough, Mr. Fairman. Next up, my man with the gift of gab, ladies and gentlemen, the man sitting in front of the Golden Gate Bridge, Mr. Kamau Talbott. 2 minutes, do it, my man.
What's going on, y'all? Sports lovers, unsportsmanlike. This is how we do. 2019 Western Conference first rounder. At the end, 3 seconds down, Portland Trail Blazers. We're going to take you up north.
Wow.
To big game, Dame Lillard. This man drains three-pointers like he works for AD do. You know, this is how we do, right? I mean, if I'm at the end of something, at the end of the game, this is the guy that I'm going to. Okay. My guy, Dame Lillard, out of Portland, doing his thing, and at the end, he gives you this face, right? He gives you that face. He gives you the just jump off. Everybody starts running, going crazy, going wild. And that particular shot was so far beyond the arc. I think he was sitting in the stands with somebody else when he dropped that last one. So this guy, hey, Clutch, Mr. Clutch, big day.
Wow.
Was he sitting in the stands with Danny's dad?
I think he was. In the nosebleeds.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that one caught me a little bit off guard because I didn't even know Damian Lillard had practically played in any clutch games. But
hey,
hold on.
Go ask our Lakers right now. Pow! Go ask OKC last year.
Oh yeah, okay. That's I get it.
Hey, they went fishing early. They went fishing for the first round. It was on big boats with big bass, with Big Day.
Okay, all right, not bad. Gift of gab definitely in full effect again today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, last but certainly not least, our resident doctor of general knowledge, Mr. David Goodman. 2 minutes, my man. Do it.
Get him, Goody.
All right, let's start with a few things with Steph Curry. 9 seasons, 3 titles, 2 MVPs, 6-time All-NBA, 2015 three-point champ, 5-time NBA three-point leader. But let's go to the tape, shall we?
All right.
Kamau Talbott. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! Curry from midcourt. It's good! Off the rim. Curry has time. 3 seconds. Curry from half court. Oh! He puts it in at the buzzer.
Steph Curry handling, recognized the clock is dwindling down. It actually looked beautiful in the air. My goodness, mama, there goes that man.
And get something going to his right, so he can beat his man a little easier. And then he'll just be able to finish.
Well, poor Ilyasova.
The first NBA player ever with 200 threes 4 straight years, and he does it in style, banking it in to end the half. Toyota halftime coming up.
Curry knocking it away. Steph Curry to beat the buzzer. Good! Steph nearly lost the handle. Turns deep too.
Nobody in the league other than Stephen Curry hits that shot.
Final seconds of the third. Curry putting on moves against Crawford. 1 second left. He fires up and hits. This is hard to believe. These things tend to happen here at Oracle Arena.
How many times we've seen this guy make shots like this? The best shooter that this game has ever seen. Pulls up from half court and knocks it down. Mama, there goes that.
The best shooter this game has ever seen. Mama.
Wow.
You're supposed to say, "Mama, there goes that neck."
Yeah,
I know that.
I think he's expecting us to say that about him, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's so cute. Right? What? He got that little girl. They're so cute.
Yeah. Very strong, Mr. Goodman. I like how you have
Mr.
the
Goodman
audio
to start
in there
finishing
with
these
people
sentences.
saying best shooter ever and all that jazz. Okay.
These abbreviated sentences, Mr. Goodman, are a little disturbing. So cute.
I'll just
that
keep
little
throwing
girl,
up.
I know there had to be more.
Hey. I'll just if that's where you guys want to go, I'll just keep throwing up his trophies. That's
Mama.
all.
Hey, to Mr. Epstein, let's go.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Thank you.
Is he MVP?
Jerry Lee Lewis over here.
Most valuable pervert, ladies and gentlemen.
Steph sets the record. I know. What? Oh man, good luck on your rebuttals, boys.
All right, calm down, everybody. Calm down. Now,
hold on. He's MVP.
I will say, and I've been saying it for the last few weeks. My guys are really coming strong, America. It's making these rebuttals. I'm dying to see how you guys rebut all this. I'm glad I don't have to do this one this week. So let's get into it. But first, let's do a quick round table. Over here, Mr. Fairman, Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob. Over here, Mr. Wilson, Ray Allen, one of the most pure shooting guys in NBA history. Down here, Mr. Talbott, of course, Mr. Damian Lillard out of Oakland by way of Portland. Mr. Goodman below me, of course, one of the purest shooters in NBA history, Steph Curry. And Mr. Blackarach down over here with his favorite, Jerry West, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm dying
His
to see.
only.
Yeah, exactly. The guy he picks for any category.
Anything.
So I'm going to mix up the rebuttals right now. So let's get it started. I already got the clock set to 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start it off with Mr. Fairman. 1 minute. Do it.
All right, I'll make it quick. Ray Allen, great actor, but I'd rather have Denzel take that last second shot. This isn't an argument about GMing.
Damn you, Danny.
Damian Lillard, you had problems even saying Portland. Come on. Dave, half those videos, actually more than half those videos, weren't even fourth quarter buzzer beaters. Nothing is more clutch than Big Shot Bob hitting that three-pointer at the last basketball game my father has ever seen.
Oh.
Nothing is more clutch. That's the last basketball game me and my dad ever went to live. That is clutch. So
wow. I am flummoxed and blown away, ladies and gentlemen, because you saw what Fairman just did again.
I wish I had confetti back.
Toying with your heartstrings. Don't fall for it, America. Don't fall for it. All right.
It's a sports show.
Yeah.
It's a sports show. It's going to get ugly.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. Mr. Wilson, let's see what you have to say. 1 minute with your rebuttal. Get it going.
Okay, I will start with where we just left off. That was very beautiful and touching, but that doesn't mean a hill of beans when you really want to pick someone at the end of the game that you and your dad in there. That's lovely. But Horry, I believe, did that maybe twice in his career. And I did think about Horry as a choice, but that was pretty much it. And the ball bounced out to him by a lucky bounce. The logo, there weren't even three-pointers when he was playing. Steph Curry, first 3 quarters, perfect. Regular season, great. Postseason, he doesn't have that many buzzer beaters. I love Dame Lillard. He's probably my favorite shooter now. He literally shoots it from half court, and he makes it consistently. But the person with the most game-winning three-pointers in NBA history right now is Ray Allen. The person you think of when you think of hitting a last-second shot that you're going to draw it up for, that doesn't bounce to, that isn't nervous, hands down, that's Ray Allen. He's done it the best. He's done it the most consistent.
All right.
Hey, saved by the buzzer, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, strong stuff. All right, Mr. Blackarach, let's hear what you're talking about. How you coming back at these cats? 1 minute, do it.
I really enjoyed Sonia Curry's highlight reel of his son. That was super cool. You know, this is cool, man. Sonia really put together a nice tape of inconsequential shots. 61 to 59. 60. These scores he's putting up. I don't know what Sonya's doing. He's cute though. Girl. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Ray Allen. He's a Celtic. Pass on him. Big shot Bob. Big shot Bob. He did that shot with the Lakers, so that he's sanctioned. Bob is sanctioned. You can't say anything. Anyone do something great for the Lakers, he's sanctioned. So I like the big shot Bob and Lillard. Oh my God, Damian Lillard. What? Since when does making 50-footers mean anything? He's got this dude is so mediocre. Dude is lukewarm. I wouldn't want him shooting my last shot because the shot that he's going to shoot is a 50-fucking-footer, man. What's the beauty in that? I need someone who can get to the rack. I need somebody whose name is Mr. Clutch.
All right. His boyfriend, Jerry West, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Mr. Goodman, what you got, my man? 1 minute. Do it.
Bring it on.
All right. Let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about some quick records. Fastest to 1,000, fastest to 2,000, 157 consecutive games with at least 1, 53 consecutive games with at least 2, 24 consecutive games with at least 3, 8 consecutive games with at least 8 3-pointers. All right? Let's talk about your guys. Robert Horry and the Rockets, right? He had Drexler, he had Hakeem, he had Kenny DeChet, he had Vernon Maxwell, he had Sam Cassell. He was the 6th choice. Nobody was guarding him. Who cares? When he was on the Spurs, he had Duncan, he had Manu, he had Parker, he had Big Dog, he had Bruce Bowen. He was the 6th choice. Nobody was guarding him. Who cares? When he was on the Lakers, he had Shaq, he had Kobe, he had Fish, he had Harper, he had even Tyrone Lue. Who cared? No one was guarding him. He got lucky. Ray Allen.
Did you just say clutch. The coach was on the team?
Listen, Ray Allen, he's clutch, right? He's on the Celtics. They were guarding Garnett. They were guarding Pierce. He was open, right? When he was on the Heat, he had the King. He had D Wade. He had Bosh. He was open. What was the difference? No one was guarding him. All right, Dame. Listen, give me 2 seconds. Dame, he's dope. Love the guy. He's a career 373 shooter to 476 for Curry. He's number 20 on the all-time list of three-pointers, ahead of number 19, all-time great Rashard Lewis. All right, lastly, the logo. He's clutch. He never shot a three-pointer. Doesn't count.
Semantics. Can't fault the guy. He's he's Mr. Clutch.
Good night.
You broke more than your heart.
All right, not bad. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. All right, closing up shop, Mr. Talbott. What you got, my man? 1 minute.
Yeah, we're gonna start where we ended off at with the logo. He was the only person playing, so really he was the only person to pass to because I don't know anybody else that was playing that far back. So let's just stay there. Ray Allen, just because you were in a movie called He Got Game, doesn't mean you got game. I mean, he's such a meek player. Jesus. And Robert Horry, I love him on the Lakers. He killed us on the Spurs. But what else is Robert Horry really remembered for besides those 2 shots?
Is he missing 3 fingers?
7 rings?
Kind of like crickets. I heard crickets. Anyway, so then go to Mr. Curry and, well, damn, I watched that highlight reel and I fell asleep after the 3rd clip because I was like, Jesus, am I watching
all those buzzers put you to sleep?
Going on. It wasn't any buzzers. It was just, this little light-skinned guy running around that kind of looked like a munchie. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Dame Lillard. And as far as records are concerned, how long has he really been in the league? Let's talk about it when he's been there 5-6 years, and then we'll look at the records, and all the rest of you guys are, taking geriatric medicine and things of that nature, and we'll go.
8 years. 8 years he's been in the league.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You guys got a tough call.
And you're right.
To make
Portland.
Cleveland. Don't let semantics fool you guys. Just because there wasn't a 3-point line, if Jerry West was playing in the 3-point era, his name would still be Mr. Clutch.
His name would be the owner, the coach, which is what he was.
He'd still have 12 rings. He'd still be the logo. Don't get it twisted, people. Don't listen to this Ray Allen, Dame Lillard. These guys, it's a different game. 3-pointers, the clutch.
You're right. It's the modern game.
Who do you want taking the last shot?
And the Flintstone game.
They have to be Ray Allen.
I want Mr. Clutch taking the last shot. Period.
All right.
Wait, wouldn't you want the greatest shooter in NBA history?
Jerry
West.
Tamp it
Jerry
down.
West, Mr.
Curry.
Quiet.
It says Curry.
Mr. Clutch.
Calm down.
I can't help it. Mr. Clutch. Logo.
Because now we're going to throw it to you, America. You've heard what the commission is talking about. Now I want to hear what you're talking about, who you would have taken that last 3-point shot if it couldn't be me. Because I know you would pick me if it could be me. But if it couldn't be me, who would it be? And I also want to hear from you who you think on this panel here made the most compelling argument. Could it be Robert Horry? Could it be Damian Lillard? Could it be Jerry West? Could it be Ray Allen? Or could it be my man Steph Curry?
Yes, your man, Steph Curry. You're right.
You tell us, America, and of course, your votes count because we're coming down the home stretch. I mentioned my man Danny Fairman is the points leader right now, but things could change with your votes, ladies and gentlemen. So get in there, be about it. All right, let's give a big hand to this great panel, Mr. Danny Fairman in the house, Theo Wilson, my man Kamau Talbott, social distancing. David Goodman, and of course, DJ Burt Blackarach, and of course, I have been Mr. JD Butter. Until next week, we'll be back at you with another fantastic episode of Unsportsmanlike Conduct. Peace.
All right, guys.